How old do you have to be to get involved in helping out those in the community in need? Not that old if you consider what we learned in today's Newsmaker with Rachel Gilbert. Rachel.
Thanks, George. Children at KidWorks YMCA Daycare are learning about the importance of generosity as they collect donations for the London Food Bank. For the past 2 weeks, these children, along with their classmates at KidWorks Daycare, have been collecting donations for London's food bank. They're one of 16 YMCA daycares taking part in the 3rd annual Child Care Services Food Drive. To make it more creative, the kids are asked to design a display for the food they've collected.
We then create some kind of creation. This year the theme that we had was animal theme. So each center then, out of all the food that we collect, creates some kind of an animal, and this year we also had us describe why the center chose to do the animal. So here specifically at KidWorks we did a cocoon and a butterfly. Our center has undergone quite a few changes in the last little while. We've merged 2 sites. We've just had some staff changes, so we thought it best describes us evolving and blooming into the butterflies.
The 16 child care centers are then judged on their creations.
This is a competition between all of our child care centers. So we submit our creations and then there's a judging, and the winner, the center that wins the most creative creation, I guess, is awarded the Canley Cup.
As for the kids, they've been learning all along why it's good to give to the food bank.
For people that don't have food. Because if they don't get any food and they don't eat it, if they don't got any, they'll die.
Executive Director of the Food Bank, Jane Roy, says it's refreshing to see kids learning early that helping others is a good thing.
For us, I think one of the great things about it is that they're starting young and they're really starting to educate these kids about not just poverty and how there are people in our city who need things, but about the whole idea of giving and being part of a solution and making a difference, and I think that's great.
And Mason and Brooklyn know exactly what it was they donated.
This and a cherry gel and the gel power. Everyone craft dinner and soup.
And as for Olivia,
spaghetti and meatballs.
The food drive has really been used as a teaching tool over the past couple of weeks, with activities being done and posters being made.
I'm really overwhelmed with the way that the children actually took to it this year, and we're very concerned, and the fact that there are people out there that don't have as much as they might have.
And the kids were eager to show off their creations. What does it say on the front here?
This?
Yep. What does that say?
Food drive. It says people that don't have food. Food drive.
What's on the bottom, do you know?
Cupcakes, cereal, juice, and soup.
Roy says the food bank is in more need than ever, and the donations collected by KidWorks will certainly help.
We're up about 10 to 12% over the past couple months. That obviously the whole economic situation is hitting a lot of people hard, and we've never been busier at the food bank. We're approaching 3,000 families a month. It was only a year or so ago where it was 2,500 families a month. So it's been huge in terms of just the increase of people coming in. And it's not just, it tended to get really busy at the food bank at the end of the month. It's busy now all throughout the month in terms of people coming.
She says so far Londoners have been very generous, and that's good news leading into the Easter campaign, which begins next week. For the students at KidWorks, they'll find out Easter Monday whether they've won the Canley Cup.